Just waiting for the smelting to get done. Just waiting for the smelting to get done. Oh, hi. Welcome to Sockscraft. I'm Socks Way Up. And we are making some materials for our creeper farm. But here's some additions that I wanted to show before we get started. I made this little area. It's kind of loud right now. I moved my cow crusher, farm crusher entity thingy majig over here. I got 3 of them now. We got some pigs, 2 cows, and we got some droppers down there. I do have another video that I'll link here of how I built this. But real quick, there's some droppers that catch the meat, push it into a water stream. It comes up this bubble elevator over here, and we got a little sorting going on. This sorts out the leather for us, and then everything else goes into the smoker. You can see we got plenty of food, but let's head on over to where we're going to build our creeper farm, and let's get this thing started. So let's take a look here. We got a ton of carpet. We got a good amount of trapdoors, probably not enough for the project. Some random blocks, some dark oak. Not sure why that bone meal is there. We got some gray stained glass, some other materials that we're going to use for building, like our mossy bricks and our cracked bricks. Let's get this going. First, we're going to build. We're going to build our kill chamber. We're going to surround it with this gray stained glass. I like the gray. I think it matches that we're getting gunpowder, so that's why I went with that. So we're going to go up. I think it's about 30 blocks we end up going up. I know that 24 is the minimum so that the creepers will die when they land, but we went about 30 just to be safe, to get some clearance, and it's just where we ended up. So I'm going to transition into kind of a time lapse here to show you. We just build that up, and then the next phase we're going to start building our water section where the creepers will fall into and then slide down to that hole that we created. We're going to go out 8 blocks each direction so that when we add the water sources, they will slide them all the way to the hole and stop right. Most of this design was influenced by J365's creeper farm that he built and posted on YouTube. I'll add a link in the description for that. But just like all of our other builds, we're doing this only in survival. I wanted to give people a good view of how you can build these farms in survival, because most of those tutorials are in creative. And we just wanted to give that other view of what it's like on a real survival game and a server. I don't remember dying much in this build. The elytra saves me a few times when I do fall, but yeah, it's here we're adding some water sources. You can see we added a 1x3 or a little steps at the corners there, you can see, and put the water on that, and then add water sources all around the square to get it to where we have nothing in the middle. The next part here, we do add our trapdoors so that we could add our cat. So we're adding a cat in the middle so it'll scare the creepers away. This part, we didn't just use a spawn egg. We actually had to fight with this cat and get it all the way up here. Built a little staircase for him. And you can see here, I almost lost him a few times. He's dangling there. We swing around here and get a better view. I had to be very patient and slowly walk the cat up these dirt stairs that I created. This isn't as frustrating as villagers, but it was pretty frustrating at the time. Once I got used to it on this first one, the other 2, because we're going to build 3 levels of this farm, the other 2 weren't as annoying, but it was a little frustrating. You see, he keeps jumping down, does not want to cooperate. And then I think it's here. Yeah, we finally... Nope, we fell again. Go back down and all the way down again. Yeah, it was frustrating. It took a while, but again, it's a lot more rewarding than I think in creative. You actually have to earn a lot of what you're doing, and then once you start getting that automated gunpowder, it feels worth it. It feels like you did deserve to get that. All right, so here's a top-down view of the platform. At the bottom there are 7 squares or blocks, and then the next row up has 9, and then 11, and then the carpets are used so that we can prevent having any 3x3 sections for spiders to spawn on. So you spread those out just like this pattern. Pause the video, take a look at it, and that'll prevent spiders from spawning. And this next step here, we're adding trapdoors to the edges. This will allow the creepers to pathfind after they're scared of our little kitty cat. You know, the creepers don't like the cats. They run away from them. They find somewhere to run, so they go towards these trap doors. Eventually, we'll close them so that they do fall into the water and then slide down that hole and fall to their death and hand over their gunpowder to us. We build this up so that there's 2 blocks of trapdoors so that they think they can completely get to the other side, and you see we do close them. Repeat this on all the other sides, and we're good. All right, this next part here, we went up 3 blocks above us, so there's 2, our height is 2, so it's just at the top of our head, and we fill in the entire section. This will be the perfect height once we add trapdoors to the ceiling of this, so that only creepers can spawn in here. By adding the trapdoors, it prevents skeletons and zombies from spawning in here. So you can see we're putting them all over the place, even at the one and above the cat. So we added 2 more layers to this and a top. So we're gonna give you a nice little scroll around view of it. And all that's left at this point is to fill in the sides, add some decoration, make it dark in there so that the creepers can spawn. The rest of this build is really up to you, how you want the outside of your creeper farm to look. I did use these blocks and the bricks and the mossy bricks to give the style that I was looking for. And the next phase, after we get these other walls set up, we are going to add some more wood, some dark oak to match the rest of our village or our area here. And I hope you enjoy the rest of it, and we'll be back after the end. Alright, here's the finished product, and some breaking scaffolding I think got stuck in the screenshot there. But yeah, you can see what it looks like up close. We also added carpet everywhere else outside of this build where things could spawn to prevent them from spawning. Actually thought it looked pretty good after we added it as well, but that's our finished product. Now all we gotta do is AFK or just hang out around our little area, do some building, do some designing, and we'll get a bunch of gunpowder. Plenty for us, at least. We don't have anyone else on the server, so this will be more than efficient. You could build yours 5-6 layers if you wanted to. All right, we got it done. It turned out good. I'm enjoying it. I like the design that we went with. We added, wood to match most of our other projects around, so it fits in. And I went a little crazy with the bone meal. I might clean it up a little bit, but I like the way it turned out. You can see I'm still working on these paths here. Oh, we got a creeper. But yeah, it's producing pretty good. That's just from while I've been hanging out in the area, doing some decorating and some other things. A little bit of AFK in the skeleton farm, but I also wanted to show some of the progress that we've made. Let's try to get fancy with it. We're gonna fly around, and yeah, that didn't go well. But I made some adjustments or progress in here. I've added a little bit more to my portal. It's kind of tiny. I'm thinking about lowering the floor one more level, but you can see we finally got our dragon's head. Got that added. But the last thing I wanted to show in this episode, something I've been working on down here. We finally moved our portals down to level 12. And so we can quickly get to other portals. There's one down that way. I believe we have one that way as well that we've worked on, but this will get us a nice, safer way to... Oh, I didn't look at you. Did I look at you? Apparently I did. Oh no, he got me! He got me. Can we go get our stuff? And we're at spawn. Oh no. Oh no. We need to go. Oh, look at that. Our creeper farm helped us out. Let's get back over there before all that stuff goes away. Is he still gonna be mad? Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna have to rewatch this back. I don't think I looked at him, but he got pissed. He got very mad at me. All right, where are we at? Here we go, here we go, here we go. The irony, I get attacked right as I say safe travel. Alright, so keep looking down. We're not gonna look at him. Get all our stuff back. In order here. Alright, get our food back in our offhand. And yeah, so again, this is the idea is for it to be safe travel. What do we got over here? Oh, we don't want to lose the seeds. And then also, we'll be utilizing this area to get some ancient debris here pretty soon. But again, that's going to do it for this episode of Sockscraft. Thanks for joining. On the next episode, we are going to get stuck in the portal and go back to the nether, maybe? No, we got out. All right. On the next episode, we're going to finally move into building Doveport, I think is the first one we're going to start with. We're going to get the story going with that. We're going to, show where we're going to build that and get our port going and the little town that we're going to build and tell a story about. But again, if you're liking these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next episode of Sockscraft.